Hello people who cannot sit at home. Thank you so much for joining me. So yesterday we did an amazing hike. We went to the Rattlesnake Point, which is in Milton, which was about an hour on a highway from Toronto. We had so much fun. What we did was insane. In my opinion, we did about 5.5 hours of hiking. We hiked, it seemed like the whole park. So in this video, I'm gonna try to show you all of what we saw, and we saw some amazing things. I was really not prepared how beautiful that park was, that conservation area was. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let's start. So over here, let me show you where it is located on Google Maps. It is west of Toronto, as I mentioned, in Milton. Before heading there, make sure to book it actually, because sometimes there might not be even a person to enter you into the park, and it's nice to have the tickets. It's about $11 per person, so it's not very expensive, but definitely booking is recommended. We actually did not book, we just showed up, but the gentleman was really nice and he let us in, but he said that for sure don't do that, make sure to book. Over here is the map. So we did first the yellow trail and then we switched to the orange trail, and over here is actually more exact representation of what we did, because we went all the way to Crawford Lake and the map of the park does not show Crawford Lake. So that was about 4.5 kilometers each way, and we did of course there and back, so that took us about 5 hours, maybe even more, but we stopped in so many places to enjoy the view and look at the scenery. Anyhow, this is us going kind of starting the path, and here's the first viewpoint. Beautiful. This viewpoint is pretty much all throughout the edge of this hike. Over here we notice that there is a staircase, and when you go down those stairs, this is literally across from the parking, by the way, this is really not that far, and when you go down the stairs you see this gorgeous rock formation. It was a little bit scary to be closer to these boulders, but they did look fairly stable. So yes, gorgeous area. Over here we kind of headed back up towards the hike path. I think right now we're on the Bruce Trail, and again along the cliff kind of edge. And you see beautiful rocks, sort of like a fencing so that you don't fall off, of course. Here's us finding a very interesting litter chart, and it tells you how long each of the items decomposes. I did not know that even banana peel takes 2 years to decompose, and like a plastic bottle pretty much does not decompose. Beautiful view yet again, but over here I'm showing you the rock climbers, like the hooks. Very cool to see. Pretty amazed that there were so much fern that is green. This is January 6th, I think we were there, middle of the winter, but there was greenery. It was really cool. Lots of trees that are kind of on the side. I'm not sure if it was because of the result of the recent storm, or that's just how it happens in this park. Lots of also kind of pathways, wooden boardwalks kind of, which was lovely to walk on. Another thing that I absolutely loved were these gorgeous mossy rocks, and the moss also felt like it's alive, like it's not a dry moss, and it's really vibrant green. Very cool. And here we were surprised to find sculptures in the middle of the conservation area. And over here, I really quickly would like to tell you about my road trip journal. I have my summer road trip journal, which is for the spring and summer season. Then I have my fall winter road trip journal for the following seasons. And then I also have art trip journal, which is a really fun book of different arts you can do while being on a road trip. And these two road trip journals are actually structured in a very similar way. They have the roughly 12 days of the full day road trips that are really well planned. Then they have 28 and 36 one location trips and some road games while being on the road, of course. And this book, the winter book, also has some unique food places that you can go actually any time of the year. And I'm gonna link all of the links to these books down in the description below. So going back to the sculptures in the park, it was really cool to see. I think we saw about, I would say, good 7 sculptures. I have a feeling there's more. We just did not walk everywhere. Cool lizard, just different kind of local Canadian animals that were presented in a beautiful way. And this was right by the Crawford Lake, which we are gonna arrive to pretty much right now. The lake was beautiful. It is interesting. It was almost frozen, but not yet frozen. It had like a little thin coverage, and there was a boardwalk that went all around the lake. And my very strong suggestion is that if you do go to Rattlesnake Point, you need to hike to the Crawford Lake and experience this path, because it's truly beautiful and probably was my highlight. And over here is another gorgeous tree that is down. And at this point, we kind of headed back to our car. And at this point, we realized that we are getting really hungry, and we found a really nice place in the downtown Milton. It's called Thai House Cuisine. Definitely suggest going there because it was very clean, very lovely. The food was excellent. I had the chicken pad thai, and my boyfriend had khao soi. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I strongly suggest you check out Rattlesnake Point pretty much any time of the year. And of course, please subscribe, like, and share to my channel if you enjoy my videos. Thank you so much. Bye.